ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। नारायणं पद्मभुवं वसिष्ठं शक्तिं च तत्पुत्रपराशरं च व्यासं शुकं गौडपदं महान्तं गोविन्दयोगीन्द्रमथास्य शिष्यम् श्रीशङ्कराचार्यमथास्य पद्मपादं च हस्तामलकं च शिष्यं तं तोटकं वार्तिककारमन्यान् अस्मद्गुरून् सन्ततमानतोऽस्मि। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। सूत्रार्थो वर्ण्यते यत्र
सूत्रार्थो वर्ण्यते यत्र
वाक्यैः सूत्रानुकारिभिः
वाक्यैः सूत्रानुकारिभिः
स्वपदानि च वर्ण्यन्ते
स्वपदानि च वर्ण्यन्ते
भाष्यं भाष्यविदो विदुः।
भाष्यं भाष्यविदो विदुः।
किञ्च
किञ्च
प्राणो ह्येष यः सर्वभूतैर्विभाति
प्राणो शेषैः सर्वभूतैर्विभाति
विजानन् विद्वान् भवते नातिवादी
विजानन् विद्वान् भवते नातिवादी
आत्मक्रीड आत्मरतिक्रियावान्
क्रीडात्मरतिर्यावान्
एष ब्रह्मविदां वरिष्ठः
एष ब्रह्मविदां वरिष्ठः
यः प्राणः एषैः सर्वभूतैः विभाति यः तं प्राणं विजानन् विद्वान् भवति ज्ञानी भवति सः अतिवादी न भवति विद्वान् अतिवादी न भवति सः आत्मक्रीडः भवति आत्मरतिः भवति क्रियवान् भवति एषः विद्वान् ब्रह्मविदां वरिष्ठः ब्रह्मवित् ब्रह्मज्ञानिनां ब्रह्मविदां ब्रह्मवित् सः एषः ब्रह्मज्ञानी ब्रह्मविदां शास्त्रविदां ब्रह्मवित् इत्युक्ते शास्त्रवित् शास्त्रविदां वरिष्ठः इति भाष्यम् यः यं प्राणस्य प्राणः
यः अयं प्राणस्य प्राणः
परः ईश्वरः
परः ईश्वरः
हि एषः प्रकृतः
हि एषः प्रकृतः
सर्वभूतैः
सर्वभूतैः
ब्रह्मादिस्तम्भपर्यन्तैः
ब्रह्मादिस्तम्भपर्यन्तैः
इत्थं भूते लक्षणे तृतीया
इत्थं भूतलक्षणे तृतीया
सर्वभूतस्थः सर्वात्मा सन् इत्यर्थः
सर्वभूतस्थः सर्वात्मा सन् इत्यर्थः
विभाति विविधं दीप्यते
विभाति विविधं दीप्यते
You have seen the meaning. यः प्राणस्य प्राणः कः सः ईश्वरः परमेश्वरः सः एव प्रकृतः विषयः अक्षरपुरुषः इति सः सर्वभूतैः विभाति दीप्यते विविधं भाति ईश्वरः एकः सः विविधं भाति. So here there is an important point, as I told already. It is not bhanti. Ishvaraha is ekaha sarvabhutaihi vibhati. So ekaha Ishvaraha eva sarvabhutaihi vibhati. So therefore there is aikyam. One Ishvara manifests through all the beings. So vividam bhati. Ekaha san vividam bhati. Anekada bhavati. Ekam sat vipraha bhaguda vadati. So एकः ईश्वरः परमेश्वरः सर्वभूतैः भूतरूपैः ब्रह्मादिस्तम्भपर्यन्तैः भाति विविधं दीप्यते. That Ishvara who is pranasya pranaha, he manifests through all the beings. The entire srishti charachara prapancha is nothing but the manifestation of the Lord. So therefore nothing is away from the Lord. Starting from Brahmaji Sarvajnaha Hiranyagarbhaha up to the smallest grass. So therefore Ishvara alone manifests in the form of all these beings. Therefore the presence of Ishvara can be inferred from the bhutas. So these bhutas, Brahmadi Sambha Paryantai, they become the lakshana, the indicator for indicator of Ishvara. So therefore, Ittam Bhuta Lakshane Tritiya, Ittam Bhute Tritiya. Tritiya Bhakti is Ittam Bhute. Sarva Bhutastaha Atma, Sarvatma San Ityartaha. So Sarvatma is the meaning. Sarvatma, Sarvascha Asavatma. So everything is pervaded by this Atma. Everything is Atma. There is nothing other than Atma. Anatma also is Atma. Chetana is Atma. Achetana is also Atma. Anatma is also Atma only. But Atma is not Anatma. Therefore, Anatma is Mithya. So Sarvatma. Then next line. Evam Sarvabhutastam
एवं सर्वभूतस्थं
Yaha Sakshat
यः
साक्षात्
Atma Bhavena
आत्मभावेन
Ayam Aham Asmi Iti Vijadhan
अयम् अहम् अस्मि इति
इति
विजानन्
विजानन्
Vakyartha Jnanamatrena
भगवान् वाक्यार्थज्ञानमात्रेण
Saha Bhavate Bhavati
सः भवते
भवति
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 Na Bhavati Ityetat
न
न
भवति
भवति
इत्येतत्
इत्येतत्
Kim
किम्
Ativadi
अतिवादी
Atitya Sarvan Anyan Vaditum Shilam Asya Iti Ativadi
इति
अतीत्य
सर्वानन्यान्
सर्वान्
वदितुं
अन्यान्
शीलमस्य
वदितुं शीलमस्य इत्यतिवादी.
So thus the one Yaha Jivaha Sarvabhutastam Parameshwaram Sarvatmanam Atma Bhavena Pratyekatma Atma Bhavena Yaha Janati Saha Vidvan Vijanan Janati Vijanan Vidvan Katam Vakyartha Jnana Matrena only through the Shastra Pramanam, only through the meaning of the Vakyas of the Shastram. Shastram being a Pramanam, therefore Pramana Janya Jnanam, this Aikya Jnanam, Tena Vidvan Bhavati. Saka Bhavati. Bhavate is equal to Bhavati. Na Bhavati. Doesn't become what? Ativadi na Bhavati. Ativadi is Sarvananyan Vaditum Shilam Asya. Iti Ativadi. That is Sarvan. Kim na Bhavati is it is Kim Ativadi na Bhavati. Kim na Bhavati is Akshay Parte. That is this Vidwan. Ativadi na Bhavati. Atitya Vadati Ativadi. Anyan Sarvan Anyan Vaditum Shilam Asya. Atitya Vaditum Shilam Yasya Ativadi. It means, this simple meaning is the one for whom the vision is that is other than oneself. That is for one whom there are things other than oneself, who sees other than oneself. He also is there. I am also there. And there are things other than me. It means separate from me. It means the Dvaita Buddhi. Dvaita Buddhi. Those who have Dvaita Buddhi, they only are Ativadis. Advaita Buddhi. Those who have Advaita Buddhi. How can they be Ativadi? What can they talk? So when one sees other than oneself, something as other than oneself, this Jagat is different from myself, oneself. Agam Jagat Kanam Brahma, that is Jnanam. But this Jagat is different. Ishvara is different. In the Jagat, all the beings, they are different. Dvaita Drishti. So that person is Ajnani. Ajnani Ativadi Bhavati. Whereas Jnani, for him everything is Brahma. So therefore, Katam Ativadi Bhavati. When he has a vision of Advaitam, what can he talk? It doesn't have any content to talk. The content is possible only when there is a subject-object division. Only when there are the other karakas. Only when you have Satyatva Buddhi on the different karakas, then only you can talk. You can talk, you can do. The talking also, karta is there, karma is there. Even for talking, I am the speaker, I speak. For speak, there must be a subject matter. Vishaya must be the object of speech and the means of speech. Other karakas are involved. Similarly, speech means you can extend to the actions also. All the other karakas are involved. So karakas enjoy satyatvam for this ativadi. Whereas for a jnani, how many karakas are there? In fact, no karakas. All the karakas resolve in the knowledge. That's what we say, karaka upamardhanam. Kartrutvam is a main karaka. That alone binds a jiva, makes him to a samsari. When kartrutvam itself is bhaditam, negated. When karta goes away, then other karakas cannot stand. Every kriya, including the speech, the bhashanam, as karta. Karta is the center point, pivot point. If karta is not there, then all the other karakas will fall apart. Therefore, ativadi na bhavati. Therefore only, anyata na shrunoti, anyata na pashyati. Bhashyakara says. Let us read the next line. Yahatu evam
यः तु एवं
साक्षादात्मानं
साक्षात्
साक्षादात्मानं
प्राणस्य प्राणं
प्राणस्य
प्राणस्य
प्राणं
प्राणम्
विद्वान्
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 अतिवादी
सह न भवति इत्यर्थः.
सः न भवतीत्यर्थः।
इत्यर्थः।
यः तु एवं साक्षात् आत्मानं प्राणस्य प्राणं that is ईश्वरम् आत्मानम् इति यः वेत्ति सः एव विद्वान्. प्राणस्य प्राणं परमेश्वरम् is atma pratyahatma. So the one who knows is vidwan, jnani. Ativadi saha ativadi na bhavati, saha na bhavati. Vidwan ativadi saha vidwan ativadi na bhavati ityartaha. He cannot be a ativadi. Why? Because he is vidwan, he is jnani. Kim ativadi na bhavati? Vidwan. Because he has got jnanam. He understands or he has the knowledge that Atma is the sustainer of all the beings. The entire Srishti is sustained by Atma. The entire Srishti, the Jagat is pervaded by Atma. Therefore, everything is Brahma, Atma. Therefore, Ativadi Navavati. Everything is Atma. He has got that vision of Atma, Brahma Darshanam. So therefore, Brahma Darshi, Atma Darshi Katam Ativadi Bhavati, Na Bhavati. Vidwan, Jnani, he doesn't see anything other than the Atma. Therefore, Ativadi na bhavati. For him, there is no second thing. Dvaita vastu nasti. Therefore, Ativadi na bhavati. Pranasya pranam, that is Ishvara. This Jagat is the manifestation of Ishvara. Jagat includes all the Chetana, Achetana Vastu, everything. And that is Atma. So therefore, there is nothing other than Atma. When you say there is second thing, it is Ajnanam. Only Advaita, Brahma, when you say. Because you have a perception of Dvaitam, therefore we have to say not Dvaitam, Advaitam. So Dvaiti Ativadi Bhavati, Dvaiti Ajnani Ativadi Bhavati. He has got a lot of content to talk about. So many things are there, therefore he continues to talk. He never stops talking. Whereas what a Jnani can talk. Everything is Brahma. That is why Kasminna Bhagavo Vijñate Sarva Vidam Vijñatam Bhavati iti. That question is so important, and the answer to the question continues till the end of the Upanishad. One question for which the answer is given in different ways. Ativadi na bhavati means what? He has got Brahma darshanam. Everything is Brahma. And that is what the question of Shonaka asked. Kasmina Bhagava Vijñate, knowing which everything is known. How is it possible? Knowing one thing, everything is known. Everything is known completely. No ignorance possible. No minuscule of ignorance is possible, knowing that everything is known. That is possible only when that thing is everything and that thing has to be you. So therefore, what could be that? It is Ishvara, Brahma. So knowing Ishvara. Therefore, Pranasya Pranam Ishvaram, Atmanam is Atma iti yaha janati, sa ativadi na bhavati. Therefore, he doesn't suffer. Only when you have Advaita Darshanam, then only you suffer, that is samsara. Who enjoys the Advaita Darshanam, for him, very samsara. Ativadi na bhavati. In other words, he does not a samsari. How can he be a samsari? Can never be a samsari. Ativadi is speaking too much. Empty vessels make much noise. Who will talk continuously? Any topic you give, the people will talk. Whereas Jnani will not talk. Because the content of all the thing is Atma. What can he talk? Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. There it stops. Because there are no different things. Only one thing is there. But one thing we say because there is a notion of plurality. Therefore, we say one thing. And that is the only thing, therefore, there cannot be even one. You cannot say even one. It is the thing. And it is not really a thing. It is Chaitanyam, consciousness. Therefore, Ativadi Navavati. Continuing. Sarvam Yada Atmaiva
Sarvam yada atmaiva
Na Anyast Na Anyat Asti Iti Drishtam
na
न
anyata
अन्यत्
iti
अस्ति
drishtam
इति दृष्टम्
Tada Kim Hi Asau
tada
तदा
kim hi
किं हि
asau
असौ
Atitya Vaded.
atitya
अतीत्य
vade.
वदेत्
Here only Aksheparte Prashnaha. Here only Aksheparte Prashnaha. Sarvam Yada Atma Eva Iti Drishtam. When everything as Atma is seen by the person, Na Anyata Asti, there is no second thing. Tada, then Kim Hi Aso Atitya Vadet. What can he talk? When everything is Atma, there is nothing other than himself. Therefore, what can he talk? There cannot be any content of his talking. As I told, the talker must be there. The object of talk must be there, and karana must be there. Everything is Brahmarpanam Brahmavihi. Brahmagno Brahmanahutam. So therefore, Kim Atitya Vadet. So, Jnani, Yaha, 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 Yaha Vidwan Jnani, Kim Atitya, Kim Atitya Vadet. Yaha Jnani, Yasya Advaita Drishtihi Asti. Advaita Drishtihi. Advaita Drishti, that Advaita Jnanam. Vakyartha Janya Acharya Acharya Mukena Vakyartha Janya Jnanam Advaita Jnanam Tena Advaita Drishtihi Yasya Advaita Drishtihi Asti Saha Katam Kim Atitya Vadet Vaktum Shakyate Na. What can he talk? When Atma alone is there is nothing other than that. Kim Atitya Vadet Na iti Aksheparte. The question doesn't invite answer. The question is to negate the possibility. Na vadati. Therefore aksheparte. Yasya tu
यस्य तु
aparam anyat drishtam asti
अपरम् अन्यत्
अपरमन्यदृष्टमस्ति
दृष्टमस्ति
saha tat atitya vadati.
सः
सः
तत् अतीत्य
अतीत्य
वदति
वदति
Yasya dvaita drishtihi asti saha atitya vadati. So dvaita drishti, beda drishti, beda buddhi. Yasya beda buddhihi asti saha atitya vadati. Aparam manyate drishtam asti. Other than, he says other than oneself. Other thing, second thing. One who sees the second thing, saha tat atitya vadati. That ignorant person speaks atitya. Tad atitya vadati. When something is seen as aparam is anyata, drishtam asti. For the one who has the dvaita drishti, that person is ajnani. Is ajnani who has veda buddhi. Therefore, tad aditya vadati. So that person, that ajnani, is atitya vadati. So for the ajnani who doesn't have this knowledge, doesn't have the recognition that everything is Brahma, for him this ativadanam is possible. Because for him this anatma is real. Anatma is real, therefore ativadi bhavati. What about for a jnani? There is nothing other than atma. Therefore, what can he talk other than atma? So that which is impossible is made possible by this ajnana. Really, what is there is only atma, but this ajnani, for him, everything is real. He lives in a world of pluralities, which is real. Therefore, naturally, he will be helplessly ativadi. Whereas Vidwan, Ayanto Vidwan,
अयं तु
ज्ञान
विद्वान्
Atmanaha Anyat Na Pashyati,
आत्मनः अन्यत्
अन्यत्
न
न
पश्यति
पश्यति
Anyat Na Anyat Shrunoti,
न
न
अन्यत्
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 शृणोति
शृणोति
Na Anyat Vijanati,
न अन्यत्
अन्यत्
विजानाति
विजानाति
Ataha Na Ativadi, Ataha Na Ativadati.
अतः न
इति
अतिवदति
वदति
Whereas this person, Jnani, Vidwan, Atmanaha Anyat, other than Atma, Na Pashyati, he doesn't see. So when he operates his sense organs, he sees everything as Atma, eyes sees Atma, ears hear Atma, the sound of every sound is Atma. Every smell is Atma. Every perception is Atma. Every knowledge is Atma. Therefore, Anyatana Pashyati, Anyatana Shrunoti, Anyatana Jigrati, Anyatana Sparshati. We can extend. Every perception is Atma. Everything is Brahma. Therefore, only Dharma is. So, therefore, Anyat na Vichanati. He doesn't know anything other than Atma. There is no knowledge other than Atma. Everything is Atma. Therefore, every knowledge is Atma. Every knowledge, Anyata na Vijanati. It doesn't see the other thing as different from Atma. So everything is Atma. That is why Eka Jnanena Sarva Jnanam is possible. That is why this Vidya is called Sarva Vidya Pratishtam Vidya. Sarva Vidya Pratishta Vidya. Iti Eka Jnanena Aneka Jnanam. Therefore, that is possible only when Anyata na Vijanati. And that is possible only when everything is myself. Sarvabhutastam Atmanam, Sarvabhutani Chatmani. So that is myself. Therefore, Ataha na ativadati. Therefore, it doesn't speak, it doesn't talk, transgressing others. Iti. I think up to this we have seen. The last few classes, this is only a revision. Now from the next paragraph, we have to see. Yes, some important points are there and interesting points also we will see. From here we will see elaborately. Kincha
Kincha
Atmakridaha
Atmakridaha
Atmani eva cha kridanam yasya
Atmani eva
Atmaniyeva cha krida
kridanam
kridanam
yasya
yasya
na anyatra
na
अन्यत्र
anyatra
putradaradishu
पुत्रदारादिषु
putradaradishu
saha atmakridaha.
सहात्मक्रीडः
atmakridaha.
From here only we have to see, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kincha. We have seen the general meaning of the Atmakrida, Atmaratihi, Kriyavan, etc. Now what Bhashyakara says, we will see. Kincha. Moreover, all the words of the mantra are important. Atmakridaha. Bhashyakara himself has given the Vigraha Vakya. Bahuri Samasa. Atmani eva krida game, play. Kridanam, sport. Yasya Atmani eva krida yasya saha Atmakridaha. That is for the one who has enjoyment in the Atma. Krida is game. Atmani eva krida. Creed dhatu. Creed dhatu. Top that can be converted into a krudanta and then a strilinga by adding top pratyaya. Krida means game, sport. Kridanam. Kridanam is lip pratyaya. Bhavartha. So for the one, the krida, the kridanam is Atma. It means the one who revels, who enjoys with Atma. Atmani eva krida. For whom? For a jnani. So who is a jnani? He is a jnani who enjoys, who sports, who plays with himself. Na putra daradishu. Na putra daradishu. That is, this jnani, yaha jnani, saha atma kridaha. He enjoys with himself. The one for whom the playing is, the sport is in the Atma, not anywhere else. Not in the, it is not with the sons or the wives. Putra dharadishu. Adipadat, not house, etc. So he doesn't revel, he doesn't enjoy with any other external things. He doesn't need, he doesn't depend upon any other external object. For what? For happiness. Therefore, Atma Kridaha. He revels in Atma. He enjoys with Atma. Enjoys with Atma is better because the next word Rati is there we will use revel. So he enjoys in himself. Atmaneva Atmana Santushtaha. Tasya karyam na vidyate. Atmaniyeva Santushtaha. Is Santushtaha with Atma. Is happy with himself. He enjoys with himself. Therefore, what is the need for Putra Dharadi? Putra Dharadishu, that is, Anyatra Putra Dharadishu, na bhavati kridanam yasya. Therefore, Atmarati. Therefore, Atma Kridaha. Therefore, Atma Kridaha. Na Anatma Kridaha. If he revels, if he enjoys with, if his enjoyment depends on the external sources, Putra, Dhara, Griha, etc., then he is Anatma Kridaha. Without that, he cannot be happy. But this person, without them, he continues to be happy. That is because of Swarupananda. Swarupe Atmani Eva Kridanam Yasya. Atma Kridaha. Anatma Kridaha is Ajnani, Ativadi Bhavati. Atma Kridaha is Jnani, Ativadi na Bhavati. So Atmani Eva Krida. His enjoyment is with Atma, himself. So therefore doesn't need any external objects. He doesn't have dependency. He is independently happy. In happiness also is Swatantraha. Na Aswatantra. Na, it is not, is Swatantraha. Na, it is na Aswatantraha. He is free. He enjoys complete freedom. That is what freedom is. Irrespective of the situation, irrespective of the place, or the conditions, he is happy. The Anatma, when we say it includes its body also. It includes his whatever be the condition of the body. He enjoys with himself. So therefore, his enjoyment is only in Atma, because he is that. Atma Kridaha. Then another word is Atma Ratihi. For that, we have to distinguish. Krida Ratihi. Krida is, if you translate as revel, then Ratihi, what will it do? So that's why Krida is game. Therefore, enjoyment is sports, is play. He enjoys with Atma. Santushtaha. Atmani eva Santushtaha. Tasya. Then the other word, Atma Ratihi. Since two words are used, so we have to give some distinction. So that's what Vashyakara does. We'll read the next line. Tata Atmaratihi.
Ta Atmaratihi.
Atmani eva cha rati ramanam pritihi yasya saha.
Atmani eva cha rati ramanam pritihi yasya
Saha Atmaratihi.
Atmaratihi.
Yasya saha Atmaratihi. So yasya saha Bhaguri Samasa. Atmani eva cha rati. Rati is what linga? Rati. What linga? How do you decline Rati?
Ratin nakaram.
Ratin. Ratin, huh? Rataha asya asti. Is there a word Rata? What is Rati? How do you decline Rati? Okay, not a grammar class, but still, it's interesting. You have to tell. What is that? Anybody?
Mati Shabda?
Mati Shabda. Mati Shabda. Yeah. But Rati is there. Is it not Adi Shabda with her?
Nadi only, yeah.
Nadi, Nadi. No. Anupama, you are close. very close to the answer, but then why it is Rati? Where is Mati? In Mati, there is no Dirgha.
Mati,
Mati.
Divati.
Oh, therefore two are there. Oh, two people level in the Atma. Then. What are two people? Jivatma and Paramatma. No, that is not the here. Atmani yevacha ratihi. It is Rasva. Repat repe pare rori purvasya dirgo naha. That way rati. A good example for rori. Understand? That's what happens. Sangamitraji. It is not Ikaranda Shabda, not Ratir. It is Ratihi Rati, Ratayaha, Mati Shabdavat only. Repasya Repe Lope, 340. Then Purvasya and Dirgaha Bhavati. Right? Remember?
Yes, Jay.
So Ratihi is equal to Ramanam. That's why Ramanam is says. Ramanam is Bhave, lute, Ram. Here also Ram only. Rati also Ram only. Ratihi. Ram plus thin pratyaya, very thin pratyaya, Srilinga pratyaya. Okay. Strilinga pratyaya, thin pratyaya. Ratihi. Why become Rati? Because Sandhi. So Atmani eva Ratihi, yasya saha Atmaratihi eva. And Ratihi is equal to Ramanam. Ramanam is equal to Pritihi, yasya saha Atmaratihi. Okay. To remember the Sandhi rules. And Ratihi, you have to see it as Ratihi only. What else could it be? Okay. There is no word Rati, Nadi and all. The Nadi Shabdavatana. Okay. Now here. Atmani eva Ramanam. Reveling. Ratihi. Pritihi. Love. Is love is only in the Atma. He's so selfish person, right? He loves himself. No. Love for himself, the Atma is not selfish because everything is Atma. In fact, that person only really can love another person, another within quote. Really, there is nothing second. Other thing really can love because that other thing is not different from himself. It is not different from myself. Therefore, that is unconditional love. Then only unconditional love is possible. Unconditional love, really speaking, is only at the level of jnana. All the other loves are only conditional. If the conditions are fulfilled, then you become my object of love. Then only I love you. Otherwise, it is not possible. So where there are no conditions, unconditional. The unconditional is possible, the unconditionality, only when the other thing is not, it's not different from me. When you say, I love you, two things are involved. I is involved and you is involved. When I is different from you, that love is conditional love. When I is not different from you, then that love is unconditional love, and that is possible only through jnanam. Therefore, is love for himself, that is Atma, that is, he has discovered the Atma to be love. Atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. So everything is loved for the sake of Atma alone. That he has discovered Atma to be Paranandaha. Yes, Parapremas Padaha Yataha we have seen in Panchadashi. Therefore, Atmani eva Ramanam is happiness, is joy in the Atma, revels in the Atma. Therefore, Atma Ratihi. Okay. Then Atma Kridaha, Atma Ratihi. What is the difference? That Bhashakara says. Krida Bhagya Sadhana Sapeksha.
क्रीडा
क्रीडा
भाग्य
भाग्यसाधन
सापेक्षा
Ratistu Sadhana Nirapeksha.
रतिस्तु
रतिस्तु
साधन निरपेक्षा
साधननिरपेक्षा
Bhagya Vishaya Priti Matramiti Visheshaha.
बाह्य विषय
बाह्य
प्रीति
विषय प्रीति
मात्रमिति
मात्रमिति
विशेषः
विशेषः
Apeksha Nirapeksha. That is the difference between Krida and Rati. Not Atma Krida, Atma Rati. In general, Krida and Rati. Krida means sports, game, playing. And Ratihi. So, Krida Bhagya Sadhana Sapeksha. Ratistu Sadhana Nirapeksha. So, Krida means all the karakas are involved. There should be the object, instrument, all the other apadana, madhikana, everything is involved. What about Ratihi? So, Ratihi is independent of the external objects. Krida is Bhagya Sadhana Sapeksha. Apekshaya Saha Vartate Sapeksha. Krida, that enjoyment, translating the word Krida as enjoyment. Because Rati is reveling. So, the enjoyment, because of the sport or the play, the game, it depends on Bhagya Sadhana, external sadhana, the objects or the means, external sources. So, enjoyment depends upon the external sources. Only when there are external sources, then only enjoyment is possible. You enjoy means there are objects of enjoyment. Therefore, you enjoy. So, external objects are the Bhagya Sadhana, Sapeksha. Whereas, when there are no external objects, and still you enjoy, that is Ratihi. Ratihi is reveling. Sadhana Nirapeksha. Sadhana Nirapeksha. No sadhana, no external means. Without the support of the external objects, external means, he revels, he enjoys. Therefore, then what is the difference? Bhagya Vishaya Priti Matra iti Visheshaha. The what distinguishes between the two is Bhagya Vishaya Pritihi, Bhagya Vishayanam Pritihi, love for the external objects. That alone is the Vishesha, that distinction, that alone distinguishes, or the distinction between the word Krida and Ratihi. So, love for the external objects, the presence of the external objects and the love for them, and Bhagya Vishaya Pritihi, love for them, the Priti, that is the Vishesha, that is the distinguishing factor for Krida and Ratihi. Krida is sadhana, sapeksha. Ratihi is sadhana, nirapeksha. Krida is Srilinga, sapeksha. Ratihi also Srilinga only. Therefore, nirapeksha, sadhana, nirapeksha. Sadhana, nirapeksha, bhagya sadhana, nirapeksha. Therefore, Atma Krida is Atma Kridaha, Atma Ratihi means with the presence of external objects. It doesn't mean that Atma Krida means that a person has dependency on external objects. Then he cannot be Atma Kridaha. Therefore, Atma Kridaha, by that, the person enjoys happiness. It means the one who enjoys happiness, as much happiness with the external objects, the objects outside. That happiness that this person enjoys with himself. That is possible only by the knowledge. Therefore, Atma Kridaha. Atmarati, it means with the presence of external objects is happy. Atmarati is without external objects. Without any external object. There will not be any object present. Still he is enjoying, still he revels, he is happy. Therefore, his happiness is irrespective of the objects being there or not. With the objects outside is happy. Atma Kridaha. With the objects not there outside, is happy. Atmaratihi. So that's a fine distinction. So since both the words are same meaning and they are used, therefore we give, we distinguish by saying One has got sadhana sapekshatvam, other one has got sadhana nirapekshatvam. So with regard to the Atma Jnanam, the Vidwan is Atma Kridaha, Atma Ratihi. With the objects, he enjoys. The object doesn't cause any dent, doesn't increase happiness or doesn't decrease happiness. With the objects, he enjoys. The presence of objects doesn't make him extra happy. If he is there, he enjoys. If it is not there, Atma Ratihi, still he enjoys. Only we use different words. Atma Kridaha, Atma Ratihi, meaning same. So, Bhagya Vishaya Priti Matram iti Visheshaha, that is the difference between Krida and Ratihi, the love for the external objects. That is a distinguishing factor for Krida and Rati in general. Krida is sadhana sapeksha, Bhagya sadhana sapeksha. Ratihi is sadhana nirapeksha. And with regard to the Atma, with regard to the Jnani, is both Atma Kridaha, Atma Ratihi. So for him, there is no sadhana sapekshatvam, no sadhana nirapekshatvam. He doesn't have to deny objects also. He doesn't have to get rid of the objects for happiness. With the objects there, with the objects not there. With putra dharadi being there, with putra dhara not there, still is happy. Sons, wives, house, everything is there, is happy. Atma Kridaha. They are not there, is happy. So he continues to be happy because his reveling, his enjoyment is only in the Atma. Atmani eva Krida, Atmani eva Ratihi. Therefore, he is all the time, all the place, irrespective of the sources, so-called sources of enjoyment, is happy. Santushtaha, sada santushtaha, sarvada santushtaha ityartaha. Then the next important word, tatha kriyavan,
तथा क्रियावान्
Yavan.
jnana dhyana vairagyadi kriya yasya saha.
ज्ञान ध्यान
Jnana
वैराग्य
dhyana vairagyadi kriya yes.
Ayam kriyavan.
अयं
Ayam
क्रियावान्
kriyavan.
Yes, kriyavan, another important word that also to be interpreted. Kriyavan. Kriyavan means kriya asya asti, matu pratyaya. Kriyavan, the one who has action. One who has action means, doesn't he become a karta? Already we told, no. Jnani's kartrutvam, the kartrutvam of Jnani is like the kartrutvam of Ishvara. Ishvara has got kartrutvam. What kartrutvam? It's badita. Kartaramapi vidhi aham akartaram, as he said in the Gita. Chaturvarnya maya srishtam gunakarma vibhagashaha tasya kartaram api mam vidhi akartaram avyayam. Kartaram api akartaram, when we say karta api akarta means that is badita karta, badita kartrutvam. That is only through jnanam. Jnanam only is possible. Therefore, semblance of karma. It's not really a karma, a kriya, an action. It is as though because of jnanam. So, kartrutvam is badita kartrutvam. Kartrutvam is negated only by jnanam. We say the jagat karta, jagat srishti karta, Ishvaraha. Does he become a karta really? If he is a karta, then he has to be bhokta. If he is a karta, then all the karakas will walk in. Then Ishvara become a samsari. But still we say Ishvara is asamsari, is sarvajnaha, sarvavit, sarvashaktiman, asamsari. How do we say? In spite of being the karta of this jagat. We use the words very often, fluently. Jagat karta, Ishvaraha, abhina nimitta upadana karanam. Is a karanam, is a karta. He is karta at the same time akarta. The same idea is what is said in the Gita. Kartaramapi vidyaham akarta. Kartaramapi akartaramiti. So, therefore, Kriyavan is there. Kriya asya asti iti Kriyavan. Does he have kartrutvam? No. That's why I said Kriyavan is, it's Kriya Vishishtaha, na Kartra Vishishta Shabdaha here. Therefore, for the Kriya, here, what we say is, what Acharya says is here, Jnana, Dhyana, Vairagyadi Kriya, because these Kriya only are required for Jnana Nishta. So, Jnanam, for Jnana, Dhyana, Vairagyadi Kriya, here the action which is in the form of Jnanam, Jnanam is Shastra Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam, that is Jnanam, Jnana Kriya. The Kriya by which Jnanam is gained, Jnanam is made steady, therefore Jnanam is made obstacles free, doubt free. Therefore, Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam, that is a Jnana Kriya. And Dhyana is meditation, Nididhyasana, contemplation. Vairagya, Vairagyam, objectivity. Vairagya means objectivity, or otherwise, Vairagya means clearly seeing the connection between what one does and what one wants. That is Vairagya. Vairagya is there, means Viveka is there. So all these are the Kriya. It means is sadhana chatushtaya sampannaha san, then jnana yoge pravartate ityartha. That is what Kriyavan is. Vairagya is doing the thing that keeping the goal in mind. That is Vairagya. Absence of, we generally give the negative meaning. Absence of, seeing the absence of the connection between what one does and what one wants. If what one does doesn't take the person to what one wants, then why is he doing? If he's doing means he's doing out of again, no clarity. He doesn't see the connection. There should be some connection. The means and the end should be connected. If the person has the knowledge of the connection between the means and the end, and if he does, then there is a meaning. But Vairagya is, he sees the absence of, because he wants moksha. For moksha, I go after money, I go after artha, I go after security, I go after relationships, I go after so many other things other than that. It doesn't lead me anywhere. Therefore, Vairagya, therefore, he withdraws from all those pursuits. That is what Vairagya is. The clarity with regard to the vision of the understanding of the absence of connection between what one wants and what one does and what one wants. If moksha is the end, what is the point in pursuing other things? Other things, if at all pursued as necessity, and should be in keeping with what one wants, moksha. So that is Vairagya. So for Jnana, Dhyana, Vairagyadi Kriya. Yasya asti saha Kriyavan iti is a Kriyavan. So therefore, Kriyavan is this Vidwan, the Jnani. Yes, only this Kriya is associated with activities, and his activities are only Jnanam, that is Shravana Mananam, and Dhyana, we can take it as Nididhyasanam, because Dhyana, the word is there, and Vairagya. All these are supporting factors, Vairagya, Viveka, etc. So therefore, otherwise Kriyavan means what Kriya you will have? Being committed to moksha, Atma Kridaha, Atma Ratihi. Therefore, Atma Ratihi, Atma Kridaha, therefore he will work for only this Jnana Nishta. Either he is a Jnana Nishta or he works for Jnana Nishta only, or he continues to be in this Nishta. For that, he revels on what he had heard. he is in Nidhyasanam, Dhyanam. So therefore that is a Kriyavan. Dhyana Vairagyadi Kriyavan. Iti. So here the Bhashyakara says Jnana Dhyana Vairagyadi Kriya Yasya Ayam, that is talking from this standpoint of a sannyasi. Sannyasi doesn't have any support, any other thing. Therefore, he is always revels in Atma, Atma Kridaha, Atmaratihi. And what actions he have? He is free from all the karmas, Vaidika as well as many Laukika karmas. Certain basic karma only are there. Therefore, what will he do? He has got nothing other than Shastra Shravanam, Shastra Shravanam, Shastra Patanam, Shastra Patanam. He reads, he teaches. That is how he gets Nishta in Jnanam, Jnana Dhyana Vairagyadi. And he has got Vairagya Viveka, therefore sannyasi. Therefore, this Jnani sannyasi is Kriya only, is this Jnana Dhyana Vairagyadi Kriya. There is no Agnihotra karma. There is no Sandhya Vandanadi karma. There is no Samhita, and all those karmas are not there. Those Kriyas are not there. Vedic Kriya are not there. And also the Kriya with regard to the action, the duty, responsibility with regard to the society or the family. Family itself not there. So he is all free from all this. Therefore, no other Kriya he has got. So this Kriyas he has. Why? Because of this Kriya, he gets Nishta, and therefore he revels in Atma, Atma Krida, Atma Ratihi. This Kriya, this act, the activities which are conducive to Jnanam makes him Atmaratihi, Atma Kridaha. Or he is Atmaratihi, Atma Kridaha, and he continues to be by this Kriya. There are no other Kriyas involved. If at all Kriya, he said, these are the Kriya, these are the actions. Jnanam, Dhyanam, Vairagyadi Kriya. Is it really a Kriya? Yeah, because the word is Kriya, therefore it is interpreted Kriyavan. These are only Kriya. Therefore, Kriyavan. Or this word in the mantra, the Kriyavan, it could be read as Atmaratik Kriyavan. You can make it as a compound. Suppose you make it as a compound. Atmaratik Kriyavan, Atma Kridaha, Atmaratihi, Atmaratik Kriyavan. If it is a compound, then what could be the meaning? That also Bhashyakara analysis. Let us read the next line also. Samasapathe. Now grammar.
समासपाठे
समासपाठे
Atmaratihi eva kriya asya vidyate iti.
आत्मरतिः
आत्मरतिः
क्रिया
एव
अस्य
क्रिया
विद्यते
अस्य
इति
विद्यते इति
Bahuvrihi matu bhartayoho.
बहुव्रीहि मतुपर्तयोः
बहुव्रीहिमतुपर्तयोः
Anyataraha atirichyate.
अन्यतरः
अन्यतरः अतिरिच्यते.
Making the two words into a compound. If it's samasapate, suppose samasapate. If it is a samasapata, if the reading is samasa, atmarati kriyavan, then how do you interpret? It is atmaratihi eva kriya asya vidyate asti. Atmaratihi eva kriya asya vidyate atmarati kriya. You get atmaratihi atmaramanam atmani eva ramanam yasya saha atmaratihi. That is one Bhuguri samasa. Atmaratihi eva kriya. The reveling in Atma alone is the action for whom? That person is Atmarati Kriya only. After that, you have to add Atmarati Kriya Asya Asti Iti Atmarati Kriyavan. Matu Pratyaya, when you add Atmarati Kriyavan. Can we make like that Samasa? No, you cannot make like that. Atmarati Kriyavan, if you compound, then what will happen? Bhagubrigi and Matu Anyataraha Atirichyate. Here, grammar point, try to understand. Atmarati Kriyavan. Atmaratihi Kriya Yasya Saha Atma Rati Kriya. Bahurihi. After that, you add Matu Pratyaya, Atmarati Kriya. Is it not redundant? See, Atma Ratihi Eva Kriya Yasya Saha, the one for whom the Kriya is Atmarati. That is Atmarati Kriya. And Matu Pratyaya, if you add, it means it is the same meaning. Atmarati Kriya, Matu Partha, that is Asya Asti Iti. That meaning is already conveyed by Bhagavati. That meaning is conveyed by Bhagavati Samasa. Atmarati Kriya, one, if you say, was compound. The what meaning given by the Bhagavati Samasa, that is Atma Ratihi Kriya Yasya Saha Atmarati Kriya. And Atmarati Kriya Asya Asti Iti Atmarati Kriyavan, both the Matuparta as well as Bhagavati, both has the same meaning. I mean, what is conveyed by Bhagavati is conveyed by Matuparta. Therefore, why do you add Matuparta? It is meaningless. Atirichyate. Therefore, Anyataraha Atirichyate. Both refer to the person who has this Atmarati Kriya. That is conveyed by Bhagavati. Then again you are adding Matu Pratyaya. So Bhagavati and Matu Pratyaya have the same meaning. And therefore they cannot fit in the same sentence. So Samasa Pate, if you take Atmarati Kriyavan as one word, then that Matu Partha is redundant. It's redundant because they both talk about the same person who possesses. That possessing this Kriya is conveyed by Bhagavati. Then again Matu Partha if you add. Therefore, Atirichyate, Anyatraha, one will dismiss the other, one will become redundant. In fact, Matupartha becomes redundant, not required. It is unnecessary. Atmani Atmarati Eva Kriya, Yasya Saha Atmarati Kriya. There it stops. Then Kriya Asya Asti, we say? We don't add Matupartha like that. Because Atmarati Kriya is the one for whom the activities are Atmarati Kriya. Atmaramanam Eva Kriya. The one who has such Kriya, saying that Matupartha if you add. Therefore, it is redundant. Therefore, Anyataraha, one of the two. That is the meaning conveyed by the meaning conveyed by the meaning conveyed by the both are same, and therefore one of them becomes redundant. That Matupartha becomes redundant. Therefore, Samasapata, if you take Samasapata, if you take, one becomes redundant. So therefore, shouldn't we take Samasapata? And also, the Shruti, you cannot change the Shruti. At the same time, there should not be any redundancy in the meaning. So therefore, what we do, instead of taking Bhagavati, if you want Atmarati Kriyavan as a compound, that is possible. How? Instead of taking Bhagavati, it is not said here, but you can note. Instead of taking Bhagavati, we can take it as Karmadharaya. Atmaratihi eva Kriya, Atmarati Kriya. It's Karmadharaya Samasa. Atmaratihi eva Kriya, Atmarati Kriya. Kriya, the action, is in the form of reveling in Atma, that is Atmarati Kriya. Here it doesn't refer to the person, just refer to the action of reveling in Atma, Atmaratihi eva Kriya, Atmarati Kriya, Karmadharaya. Now you can say Yasya Asti, Asya Asti by adding Matu Pratyaya, Atmarati Kriyavan, that is possible. So if you make it into a Karmadharaya, then it is possible. So therefore, the Samasa reading is not a problem. This Samasa is not a problem. Otherwise, what will happen if you take it as Bhagavrihi, Atmarati Kriya, and that Kriya, Atmarati Kriya, Asya Asti, the Kriya Asya Asti, the action is there for whom, and the action is Atmarati. So there the problem will come. One is redundancy problem, and you say action is there. What action? Then we have to take this jnana, dhyana, vairagyadi, kriya, etc. And also the word kriyavan is there. The word is enough for Purva Pakshi. That is the jnana karma samuchayavadi to come and trying to prove that jnana and karma both are required, because Shruti says kriyavan. Kriyavan means the one who has kriya, therefore karma is required. So jnanam and karma, they go and they together gives moksha. Iti Purvapakshi, that jnana karma samuchayavadi or this ekadeshavadi, they can come, they can argue. In fact, that is what the next topic is. That is what the next topic, next paragraph is. Acharya going to deal with the Purvapakshi, jnana karma samuchayavadi. Because the word kriyavan is there, kriyavan has to be defended in keeping with our Siddhanta. Therefore, to dismiss the Purvapakshi, that is Samuchayavadi, the coexistence of Jnanam and Karma, the synthesis of Jnana and Karma, that is going to be dismissed. It is against the Shastram. That is not the Siddhanta. So that is going to be the next topic, next paragraph. We will see that in this class. It's a long bhashyam. We'll see. Om Purnamadah Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Dhanyavadah.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.